Hello there, YouTube. It's Victor. Give me a break, man. Give me a Flakman, King of the Morons, Godfather, J Vlogging, and the hardest working J Vlogger in the world with Little Godzilla. Why are you crying, buddy? You have a bad day? Look, it's you. He's just about to cry. You see how he's just about to cry there? You getting camera shy, buddy? Look, there you are. Hello. So, anyway, we just took a bath. Well, him, not me. I still stink. He smells good, though. Smells like a baby. Okay, smells good. And sometimes when I kiss him, he starts crying. Doesn't like that. But sometimes he's okay. Right. Today is Friday, May 15th, 15/15. 5/15. Huh? 5/15/15. It's just kind of a lot of fives in today's date. And what happened? Well, I'll give you a little summary this week. Okay, so I've been sick all week, and I didn't want to talk about this because it's pretty. It points to the fact that I'm mortal. So what's up? So I lost a bridge this week. So one of my students went to Canada, and she came back with some. Canadians are evil, aren't they? So she went to Canada. She brought back some candy, and and I bit into the, it's just one piece, and I was like, oh, this is impressive, Yeah, and I actually helped the student set up her trip, I was honestly a little disappointed because that's all I got. But I mean, she's a cool student, so it wasn't a big deal. But I was like, why bother? Just give me. Well, actually, she gave me a bottle of syrup too, maple syrup, whatever they got in Canada. Looks like marijuana leaves, buddy, But so anyway, so she gave me this candy, almost as an afterthought, and I bit into it, and you're looking at yourself, and then and as I'm chewing on it, I suddenly, felt something. I was like, is there like a prize in this candy? Is this like some special candy where I get a prize? And it was my goddamn bridge. Now, before you guys start doubting my mortality, I mean, let me just tell you something I'm very proud of. I never had a cavity until I was like 40. And then like one day I'm out getting like chicken cartilage from a convenience store, and like it wedged in my teeth, and I bit hard because I have extremely muscular jaws. You can't tell anymore, but believe me, I'm super. These jaws, they could have been in the Olympics if we had some kind of jaw sport. Luckily, there's no jaw sport, or unluckily, whatever. There probably is, but it's probably in the pornography business. But I'm not into that. Anyway, so I've never done porn, buddy. You can rest it. You can sleep. Reassuredly. What's the word? You can. What's the expression, guys? I lost it. Anyway, you can go to sleep and you don't have to have nightmares about your dad being in porn. Okay? Because I know you see me naked, so you're probably thinking Dad did porn, but no, I never done porn. Okay. So anyway, she gave me this piece of candy, and I bit into it, and suddenly I thought, what is there like a prize in this candy? I thought there was a prize in the candy. But there wasn't any prize in the candy. There was nothing. It was my tooth! My tooth was in the candy, buddy. That's right. Yeah. So that's bad. And on top of it, I've had a cold all week. So this happened Tuesday. So I called the dentist, and he's like, well, we can see you Friday. So I went in on today, and they put it back. It's no problem. He's like, this has never happened before. And he said, you're chewing too hard because my jaws are too strong because I have a really strong face. Probably all this blogging makes me strong, buddy. All this vlogging makes me strong. He's like on the verge of crying, but he's not. You were not a big crier this week. He's just staring at himself. Look at him just staring at himself. So that's one thing that happened this week. So for a couple days, I was like, for 3 days basically, I was toothless, and one of my coworkers was like, you could lose weight this week because you can't eat anything. Now it's true, like all I can eat is onigiri, which is rice balls, onigiri. And the best onigiri I found was at oh shit, let me get that. God damn it. How do I do that? Dude, you just threw up on yourself. But I gotta, okay, let me just wipe them up. Okay, dude. So this is the weird thing about babies. They throw up all the time like it's nothing, you know? I mean, he's coughing, but I can't do anything about that. I guess if I were a really good father, I would suck the vomit out of his mouth. Sorry, buddy. You want me to do that? No? Okay, he doesn't want me to do that. Sorry about that. Sorry, buddy. So this week I was toothless, and basically, if I had shit my pants, we would have been the same. We were both eating. Well, I wasn't eating breast milk because that's all you get. At least you get the breast milk, you know. Hold on, boss. Let me just. Okay. Mom's gonna get angry if I started making the camera more important than you. So here we go. She's already. Tell her I was holding you the whole time. If she says anything, you're in my arms the whole time. Okay. No. You're not gonna lie for me. Okay, let's walk around. Oh, okay. This looks like it's a failed. Hey, I gotta stay on this side because Yoko's naked on that side. So, hey, look, Mom's naked over there. Not really. Okay. He's just like staring out into space. Look at that. Look. Okay, he's captivated by his own image. He's such a camera whore. Dude, you're such a camera whore already. Okay, so let's get back to the story. So we had a rough week. I had a rough week. I had a cold too, so I'm tired every day. I haven't done any of my English classes on the internet, which I usually do, right? But it was okay. Anyway, here's something heavy I'm going to throw at you before I let you go. Okay? I read an article, a very interesting article that I want to do a whole video on, called "Why Japan Cannot Apologize for the War," or whatever, something like that. But I was reading it, and this is not in the article, but as I was reading it, I had this thought. I thought, the Nazis were great for Germany because after the Nazis, Germany could basically blame everything on the Nazis and throw they could just say, okay, the Nazis suck, we're sorry about the Nazis, we hate the Nazis, screw the Nazis, and Nazis are illegal now. But Japan, just a second, Japan doesn't have anything like that, right, buddy? Japan doesn't have Nazis. So I gotta go. But don't think about that. I'll give you a link in the description so you can check it out. And I was thinking if Japan had some kind of group that they could completely repudiate and separate themselves and distance themselves from, they would have an easier time getting past World War II. Because even now, one thing Japan cannot really do to the world's satisfaction is apologize enough for what happened during World War II and the Pacific War and all that stuff. Everyone still keeps giving them shit, right? So it's not his fault. Anyway, thanks for watching. That's my video for today. I'm gonna hand this guy off because I can't turn off the camera. Dude, can you turn off the camera for me? Turn off the camera for me? No? Oh, okay. So he's apologizing for World War II. Okay, bye.